Flo McCawsome redeemed first. True Fibre Geek redeemed second.
Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Thanks, Flo, for getting first and True for getting second. And welcome in, Gummy Bear. You're so ready. All right. Well, last Thursday, I was started working on this beaded crochet, and I continued to work on it just so I could get the technique down. And I think it's turning out pretty cool, actually. This nice ocean pattern going on. So I'm enjoying it. It is so tiny. Look at these itty bitty little stitches. They're so tiny. Well, thank you. I hope everybody is doing really well. I know some people are getting over being unwell. Jax, hey! Oh, thank you, Gummy Bear. And thank you, True. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a good day. I know there's a lot going on in the world. It's kind of crazy right now, but I hope everybody's doing okay. So, oh, we miss you too. I'm so glad to see you. It's been a while. I gotta move these beads down so I can continue to crochet on this. I am actually really enjoying this beaded crochet. I wasn't sure if I would. But it ended up being excuse me, a lot easier than I thought to kind of pick up. So yeah. Anyways, how's it going? How do? Let's see. Let's actually break it here. The only thing I've had to like really get used to is one, how freaking tiny this hook is. And two, having to kind of section the beads well. So that I have like about an inch and a half of beads worth of beads. Then I can crochet that on, and then move more beads down and continue on. So this is actually a chapstick holder. It's got like a little loop that I'll be able to put on my keychain. I don't know if I'm going to actually put it on my keychain. Because I don't want it to get beat up in my pocket. Because that's where I put my keys. So I may hang it off my purse though. But yeah, that is what we're doing, and it is so incredibly tiny. But it's been really fun to do. So I'm hoping that I'll either finish it today or tomorrow on stream. I won't crochet anymore on it while off stream. I know I started it last Thursday with you guys, so I definitely will be doing bead crochet again, because this I'm really enjoying how simple it is. So I was not expecting it to be so simple. It looks so complicated. But it's really easy. So I highly recommend, if you look in my Discord under crochet patterns, I actually linked the Etsy shop that I got this kit from, Gracie Simpson's store. And I linked the pattern that she has on her YouTube tutorial. At least it's not the pattern itself. It's actually the tutorial of how to use beads in crochet. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gummy Bear. I don't think I introduced myself. I saw it was your first time chat, and I welcomed you. But I didn't introduce myself. I am Maislin, and you can call me Maze. And I make things. And if you make things, cool. If you just enjoy seeing what other people make, that's cool. We're pretty chill here, so. And you are more than welcome to join the Discord if you like. No pressure. But yeah. Everybody's welcome. We cool, chill vibes here. But yeah. So yeah, this is a chapstick holder. The person who creates these patterns and sells the kit, which by the way, this kit was less than $20. And it came with the hook, the amount of string that you need, which is a crochet cotton, all of the beads that you need, plus some extras, the pattern, the bead trays, and a couple of the seed bead needles so that you can get them all on the thread before you do your work, because it is a lot easier to have them all on your thread before you do the work. But she's got 2 of the elements so far. This one, of course, is the water one, and she's got a fire one. Hey, Resh. Welcome in, Maybach. Cool name. Nice to meet you. My name is Maislin. You can call me Maze. Welcome in. But yeah, she's got water and fire right now, and it's my understanding that she's also working on earth and air. And as soon as she does the earth one, I'm going to buy that kit. I really think I am. And there's different tiers to the kit as well. You can get the one with the trays and everything, which is what I did this time because I didn't have that stuff. But with her next kits, I'll get like just the beads and string, because I've got the trays and the needles and the crochet hook, this is such a tiny crochet crochet hook. But this is a fabulous pattern. It was so easy to follow along with. And I got to talk to her a little bit as well because I wanted to ask her after I ordered the kit. I was going to do it regardless, but like I was going to order the kit regardless. But I did ask her in her Etsy shop when I ordered it if it would be okay if I crocheted it on stream. And she was like, absolutely, go ahead. It's great. So she was very nice. So highly recommend. Check out her store. She has some marvelous patterns for beaded crochet and some really excellent works that she's done herself. Like, it's fascinating. But I had no idea that I would like beaded crochet so much, and I'm really, really digging this. It's just so pretty. And also follow her YouTube. She's got some really cool patterns and tutorials on her YouTube. So, but yeah. Anywho, so what's everybody been up to? I know the world's kind of crazy, but how you doing? You doing okay? Tiki! Hello! So Tiki, I don't know if you noticed the other day, I accidentally voted for your guinea pig's name to be the link for your Twitch channel. I'm sorry about that. I was doing Control C to put in Thulu, and I had forgotten that I had sent the link to your stream to my husband on Discord. I was. Yeah. But I know Thulu's gonna lose. It's okay. And I'm 100% aware that I did not spell Thulu the way you would spell it for Cthulhu. But I thought it was cute, so. Okay. Well, thank you. I am sorry about that. When I realized what I had done, I was like, oh no. Yep, that's exactly what you want to name your guinea pig. Twitch.tv/Tiki Room Bunnies. It's a hell of a name for a guinea pig. But anywho, how are y'all doing? Everybody doing all right? Everybody making it okay? Also, thank you for the compliment about my voice. I appreciate that. Less worse tonight, still at Playground, but improving. I'm glad you're improving. I am sorry that you're not feeling well. I know it's kind of going around. I've had some coworkers that have been out lately because of the flu. Apparently, this particular strain of flu was the one strain that the most recent flu shot didn't cover. Because I got my flu shot. I'm not sick yet. I hope I don't get sick. But, you know, all three of us that live in my house are around people pretty regularly. So I imagine it's probably, you know, just a matter of time. But, anywho. You'd name your kids that. Oh, like Thulu? Yeah, I think it's cute. I think it'd be cute for a guinea pig. So if anybody's interested and you have points over at Tiki Room Bunnies, you can vote for Thulu. Also, follow Tiki Room Bunnies if you don't. Oh, actually, can we get a shout out for Tiki? Because I want to see what my little AI thingy will say. Here, actually, I could type it. I'm really curious as to what my thing will say. Greetings, mortal. The Tiki Room Bunnies, a haven for enchanted creatures, weaves magic with satin and mini satin rabbits. Their realm echoes with the laughter of bunnies and the artistry of clay. From rabbit romances to pottery spells, this stream is a tapestry of whimsy. Join the festivities, for even the Fae celebrate birthdays and marches. That's awesome. I love it. Well, definitely go and check out Tiki's stream if you have not seen Tiki's stream. And we do usually raid Tiki after my stream just because I like my chill vibes here, and then Tiki's stream is just super chill, and there's bunnies. Who doesn't love bunnies? So, Whiskey! Hello! I had to fix the keychain Michael Myers today. The keychain just fell off, so it was easy fix. But my brother actually carries it on his bag for school, and so it had popped off of the keychain, and so I had to fix it, but it was fine. He loves it, by the way. Absolutely loves it. So he was so excited when I fixed it, he's able to put it back on his bag. You would have panicked. Oh no! Yay! Lots of awesome people in chat today. Some regulars and some noobs. It's awesome. I love it. New friends. But I am actually really pleased with how this is turning out and how freaking simple it actually is. I'm amazed. Also, I'm getting my nails done this weekend because this length is driving me crazy. I thought I would like it. And of course, you know, it just gets longer the longer you wait, but these are too long. These are way too long. It's becoming difficult to do things. Like, I can't put my own necklace on. That bothers me. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. So, pretty cool. It's very, very cool. It feels really neat. But I have like another set of waves. To go through on this pattern. Because it does white, teal, dark blue, or really royal blue, and then a dark blue, almost black. Which is this right here. Is like a super, super, super dark blue. And really these are actually clear beads, not white, but since the string is white, it's white. And then the teal and then this royal blue, so. I will say though, having these nails has actually kind of helped a little bit with moving the bead back and forth as needed on the string. All right. Need a few more beads. Let's do this section here. Found some Count Chocula cereal at the Dollar Tree, so added it to some. Ooh, I used to do that in college with Frosted Flakes and or Captain Crunch, depending on what was available. Also, Lucky Charms and chocolate ice cream is pretty good. Just so you know. In college, where you do all sorts of weird things. Weird dietary choices, I guess I should say. Yeah, doing Frosted Flakes and vanilla ice cream is a lot like fried ice cream without the tortilla part. You're taking notes. I saw that. I saw that it was their 25th birthday. Did a 25-hour live stream. Introduced a new expansion pack. Ooh. Was it? Good. Okay. I did see that it was the 25th anniversary, which makes me feel really old because I played the original Sims on the PC when it came out, where you had to have the disc in order to play it. I still remember typing in rosebud semicolon comma and getting the cheat for more similians. Because my favorite thing was building the houses. Was designing them and building them and then furnishing them, and I'd play the little sim occasionally, but the house part was the fun part for me. My pocket's buzzing. Hey, Flo. Oh, good to know. Good to know. How's it going, my friend? Staying out of trouble? Never. It's a really loose stitch. so I can get a little more tension. He's so tiny. Okay. Aw. Flo is the who when you say who's there. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What's happening? Wanted to go on their tour. Whose tour? Dan and Phil? I don't know who that is. Ah, okay. Shadow of the moon at night. Fill like your dreams to the brim with fright. Okay. So you're a nightmare. I respectfully disagree. I think you're pretty awesome, Flo. Ah, okay. I don't think I've actually watched anybody play The Sims. I've just played it myself. And I think I have decided next chance I can, I'd like to get the bundle that's available on Steam for the 25th birthday of The Sims. Let's get a few more. Because I liked The Sims. Oh, we are going to have an ad in a minute and a half. But don't worry, we're going to do stretch break. Everybody go get some hydration, your favorite blankets or what have you, a snack. And, yeah, we'll be right back. Finish this stitch. There we go. That's my only thing, is that these are so tiny. These stitches are so tiny. But it's looking really cool. When we come back, I'll put a chapstick in it, or a lip balm, I guess is the proper way to say it, and show you guys what it'll look like at that point. But yeah. It's Pokemon Go Community Day on Sunday. I'll spend smallest big city in the world. Okay. Alright, well, we will be right back. Stay tuned. right. And we're back. Did everybody get up and stretch and feel better? Took 72 years for women's field hockey to join the Olympic Games after the men's game was first featured. 72 years. That's a long time. All right, so I wanted to show you guys. So here's the one I'm using currently. That's my favorite, Mint Cocoa. And this is actually the top, so it'll actually go that way, but I'm gonna pin this way. So, yeah. Looks pretty good. It fits really nice. That actually fits really, really nice. It's nice and snug, so yeah. So yeah. That is what that'll look like. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this. Alright. We will carry on. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. It's a really fun pattern. The only thing I'll say is it is harder to keep tension on such skinny fiber. So that has been a little bit of a challenge. And one of the ways that I have combated that is by wrapping it around my pinky. And that seems to help. At least until I get to the next bit of beads. Ah, welcome in, new friend. Needlekind. Nice name. Thank you very much for the follow. My name is Maislin. You can call me Maze. And welcome in. If you have any questions about what we're doing, let me know. I don't mind. I like questions. So, yeah. Hello, hello. That is adorable. So this is my very first beaded crochet project. I started it last week. I probably should have done something with bigger yarn and bigger beads, but I got the hang of this pretty okay, I think. But I'm really enjoying it. So, but yeah, welcome in. I'm going to assume that you do some sort of art, by the name. Could be tattoos, could be knitting, could be stabbing fabric, doing embroidery, I don't know. So, what do you do? Sleeves for a cardigan. Knitting. Okay, cool. Very nice. Well, welcome in. We try to have very chill vibes around here. Everybody's welcome. And yeah, make sure you've got something to keep yourself hydrated. After all, we are just basically plants. Yeah, enjoy the chill and crafting along. And welcome. Knit and crochet. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, occasionally most of the time crochet here, but I do occasionally do other things like Legos or painting, though I haven't done painting in a while. It has been a little while since I've done that one. So, dabble in cross stitches. Oh, I do spinning as well. Yes. Very cool. Ah, yes. Wheel or drop spindle. Or electric. I do electric. And Ashford. I have an Ashford. I know how to do the drop spindle. I just really prefer the continuous motion of a wheel. I don't play Black Ops Zombies. I don't know. Drop spindle for now. Fantastic. That is perfectly fine. We accept all levels of craftiness here. I don't much care for drop spindle myself because of the constant stop and start and stop and start. I much prefer the wheels where I can just keep going. But I am glad I learned on the drop spindle first. Thank you, True. So that I knew how to pull the fiber. So, True taught me. And gave me my first drop spindle. Flo did, not me. Well, hello, Argenvost. How was the movie? Good. Wow, thanks, dear. You enjoyed the movie?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Good.
They played at the end of the movie interview with Doug Bradley, who plays the lead with the Cenobites in it.
Nice. Argenvost went and saw Hellraiser. Drop spindle. Yeah. Aw. You've got some really cute little emotes. Tell me I'm not allowed to go to the fabric shopping online while I'm sick, please. Find amazing things that totally cannot afford. Do not buy fabric online. Argenvost. Whiskey says hello. He says hello. Huh? Sure. Yeah, just... You can put it here. Thanks. Okay.
I almost lost my phone because I stood up, forgot it was in my lap, and fell under the seat in front of me.
Oh no! So were y'all the only ones in the theater?
No, there was a couple of people.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't packed, but
Nice. Very nice. I'm glad you had a good time. That's fair. That depends, though. Do you have a project in mind that you can't get in person? I know right now you're not feeling well, so. He went and saw Hellraisers. Is that what you? Yeah, Hellraiser.
yeah, they released as a Fathom event thing the first Hellraiser movie in theaters again. It was really cool.
I think Whiskey's freaking out right now. It was a Regal Fathom event thing.
Doug Bradley, sorry, who played Pinhead in the movie. Clive Barker's directed it. Mixed that up. But yeah, it was Pinhead.
Whiskey is jealous. Okay. You guys and your horror movies.
Movie to see in theaters.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
We're having basically a budget of ham sandwich for special effects. Everything special effects.
Yeah, Fathom Events occasionally does the whole special feature sort of things, where they'll show a film that hasn't been in theaters for a while. And today and tomorrow is Hellraisers. Hellraiser. Only one. What was the original title?
Hellbound Heart.
Hellbound Heart? That does sound like a romance.
The book it's based off of is called.
Huh.
Huh.
Oh gosh. It's a disturbing romance. I'll take your word for it. I will not watch it. Ooh. That is pricey indeed. Well, I'm glad that you had a good time. And thank you for the leftover popcorn. I love movie theater popcorn. I love popcorn. It's probably one of my favorite snacks. I appreciate that. Ah,
Jax
thank you, Jax.
Redeemed posture check.
I appreciate that. Yes, I was hunching over. I didn't turn on my light. I looked up at stream and realized that there's not a glowing circle behind me. Okay. There we go. I fix it. Okay, there we go. Excuse you. You're supposed to be out there. There we go. It does sound like really awesome fabric, but that's a lot. Yeah, because apparently that was the name of the book. I don't know. I don't do horror films. I have my favorites, but I don't like horror films in general. The ones that I do that I'm okay with, I guess it would be the more accurate way of saying it, is I liked Rose Red, which is Stephen King, because of the story behind it. I thought it was fascinating. And I liked Storm of the Century, also Stephen King, for the same reason. So there's just a really, really fascinating story, and I could take or leave the jump scares. Like, I'd really prefer to leave them, but the stories themselves were very interesting, very, very interesting. So. Alright, let's see. We'll go ahead and pause here to do the midstream mini mystery. Yeah, after I fix this bead. Be where you're supposed to be. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Alright. Haven't seen Rose Red? Oh, that one's really fascinating because it's about a mansion that changes and the ghost story behind it. I find it fascinating. So, Langoliers. Oh, okay. Let's see the fabric. Oh, that is lovely. And it would look very pretty on you. But that's expensive. Alright. Let us... mystery. Alright, do we want beginner, intermediate, advanced, or sleuth? First person to shout it out. That's what we're going to do. Like psychological thrillers, some of my favorites. Mouth of Madness, Lighthouse, The Color Out of Space. Interesting. Have to win the lottery for that fabric. Yeah, for sure. Beginner! Beginner it is. Alrighty. Let me make sure this is... Alright. Alright, so for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I read a very short, super short, 2-page mystery, and we solve it together. So, here we go. This one is called Revenge at the Gym. When Sheriff Mark Peters and his partner, Allie Cooper, arrived at Body Slim Gym, Allie looked at her watch. It was 5:04 a.m. This place has been open for an hour already. Mark frowned. Who'd come that early? 2 people, Allie observed. The victim and the killer. Inside, Mark showed his badge to the clerk at the front desk. You're Gina Hopkins? The woman nodded somberly. You got here fast, she said. Even before the EMTs. When did you find the body? At 4:43 in the locker room? Gina blinked. I noticed the time on the clock on the wall. Was anyone else here in the gym? Allie asked. Gina handed over a printed list. I scanned the Body Slim ID cards, which logs the arrival times. 3 people, including Vanessa Miller, were here. She shivered. The other 2 are still working out. Allie glanced at the paper. Vanessa had checked in 10 minutes before she was found dead. Someone had been waiting for her. Did Vanessa work out a lot? Every day. Usually got here between 4:15 and 4:45. And did you know her? Not well, but... Gina lowered her voice. She had a reputation. Mark nodded. We'll be back later to take your statement. The officers went to the locker room. The victim laid sprawled on the floor with a head wound, a 10-pound dumbbell beside her. Murder weapon, Allie said. Mark's brow furrowed. Now we just need to find the murderer. In the weight room, they found a woman working out with dumbbells. What, am I double parked? She laughed. I'm Sheriff Peters. This is Officer Cooper, Mark said. Dixie Young, she panted. Allie checked the printout. Dixie had arrived at 4:15. We're investigating a murder, Mark said. A murder? Dixie dropped her weights. Who was killed? Vanessa Miller, Allie said. Gina found her body at 4:43. I don't know what to say, Dixie said. I came straight here to lift. Did you know Vanessa? Unfortunately, yes. Meaning? Allie asked. She and my husband were in a yoga class together, and she paused. Well, let's just say I found out and things got ugly. I've got nothing good to say about her, but I certainly didn't kill her. Mark told Dixie not to leave. After checking the treadmill area, they found a woman swimming laps in the pool. When they got her attention, she climbed out and pulled up her goggles. Mark introduced himself and got her name. Allie studied her. The woman, Chelsea Robbins, had a swimmer's slim build, Allie noted, and as she slipped her feet into flip-flops and fiddled with her goggles, Allie took in her smooth skin and perfect manicure and pedicure. Do you know Vanessa Miller? Mark asked. I do, Chelsea said. She was a bridesmaid in my wedding, she frowned. Is there something wrong? she's been murdered. Chelsea gasped. No! Allie asked. Were you in the locker room any time after 4:30? Chelsea shook her head. I've been swimming laps since 4 when the gym opened. Mark took Chelsea's contact information and signaled to Allie. They were walking to the entry area when Allie stopped. Wait, someone lied to us. Who lied? Well, shall I read it again, or do you guys know what happened? Indeed. It was me. Oh no, Jax. I can totally read it again if needed. Smooth skin would have been wrinkled a little from being in the water that long. Yeah? That makes sense. Laughing turtles. Oh, so cute. Alright. So, True thinks that it was the swimmer. Anybody else have a guess? Or shall I read it again? I don't mind. Usually do. Whiskey says swimmer too. Okay. So we've got 2 votes for the swimmer. Are we ready for the answer? Was wondering if they cross-referenced the timestamp check and with the swimmer saying they'd been there since 4. I was kind of wondering that too, but they didn't say what time the swimmer arrived. So, doesn't the chlorine of pool affect mani-pedis? Not that I've noticed when I've gotten them. But definitely skin. I don't know, it depends on... I guess it depends on the... I don't know. You'd think they'd also be able to like check cameras and stuff, because I don't know a gym that doesn't have cameras, you know? I also think the swimmer would have reacted a lot more if she was her bridesmaid. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty short reaction for sure. Gasped. No! Were you in the locker room any time after 4:30? I've been swimming laps since 4 when the gym opened. Yeah. Tears and stuff. I would have suspected or expected. So. I think the artificial nails. Oh! He's never gotten artificial nails. Been thinking an hour in the pool. I don't know about artificial nails. It depends on the kind of mani-pedi. If she did the dip dye or the dip stuff like I have, that crap doesn't come off. You have to take a Dremel and a lot of acetone to it. Believe me, that's how it gets off. All right, so everybody's pretty pretty set on the swimmer. I don't know if you'd be lifting a dumbbell if you had perfect Ooh. That's a good point. That's a good point. Alright, well, we've got an ad coming in 3 minutes, so is everybody on board with the swimmer? Do I need to wait till after the stretch break to read it again? Or are we ready for the answer? I'm cool either way. Answer? All right. Answer, okay. Answer is Chelsea. She said she'd been swimming laps since 4 a.m., but her hands and feet were not wrinkly, as they would be if she'd been in the water as long as she claimed. It turned out Chelsea had discovered that Vanessa and her husband were having an affair. That morning, she arrived early to the gym and waited for Vanessa. After committing the crime, she'd slipped into the pool, but her smooth skin ruined her alibi. Sounds like this Vanessa lady wasn't exactly a little pure of heart person. Don't go after somebody's person. That's just rude. Alright, well thank you guys very much for helping me solve today's midstream mini mystery. Yeah. She got around, apparently. Apparently. And with only people at the gym. Alright. Well, we are going to have a stretch break here in about a minute and a half. And when we come back from stretch break, we're going to continue working on the lip balm case. That's what it's called. It's been a long year already. It's only been 6 weeks into the year? 5 weeks. Oh my goodness. Brain. Oh, that's adorable. Everybody's number one. But yeah, thank you guys very much for helping me solve that mystery. And yeah, we had a murder this time. I know lately it's been a lot of thefts, but that one ended up being a murder. So I know that's y'all's favorite. I am going to see about if I can find another book. Because while we still have a few mysteries left in that one, I need to prepare. So. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to our BRB menu. And everybody grab some water, grab a craft if you need to, a snack, and stretch. So we will be right back. All right, we're back.
Whiskey Ghoul redeemed extra
Ah, extra frame. All right, we will absolutely do that. Oh, but first, I do want to read this. I love this bot. It's so cool. So, Crafty Chronicles update. The chat's buzzing with beaded crochet excitement and fabric envy. True fiber geek dreams of luxurious linen, while Whiskey Ghoul takes notes on thriller flicks. Murder mysteries have everyone hooked, and don't forget to hydrate, crafters. Join the Untangled Yarn Discord for more crafty combos. And remember, every follow helps fund Maze's yarn and Lego adventures. Craft on. I love that. Craft on. It's great. Okay. I am loving that bot. It's so cool. Alrighty. So, let's prepare the stacks. 3. Whoop. So I drop them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's 4 in that one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get my dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. So this one. And my D8. Here we go. 1. So the top one. Which is this really awesome plaid. Which actually kind of goes pretty well with my solid green shirt right now. So, yeah. Ouch. Okay. There we go. Thank you very much, Whiskey, for redeeming extra frame. It's been a while. It's been a while. Alright. Dice away. There we go. My wonderful stack. Okay. Flo has also redeemed extra frame. Alright, and since it is extra frame, I'm not going to replace the one I am wearing. I'm going to put on this next one on top of this one. So. Alright, Flo.
Extra frame.
Alright. Actually. That's not right. There we go. So you've redeemed it twice. So this is for the first one. 6. And 1. So the top one. It's really convenient when that happens. So this is a pink and blue mixture. Kind of almost holographic looking. This was 3D printed. I got them off Etsy. So there's those. Alright. So 3. This one. Now this only has 7 in it. But number 1 is already gone. So, okay. Roll to 1. Number 6. You got black glitter. There we go. Thank you guys very much for redeeming extra frame. Always fun. Jax! Just put them away.
Jax exceed Jax redeemed extra frame.
5, 6, and 7. 8. Okay. Wow, 3 is really popular tonight. So out of this stack again. And let's see. There are only 6. I'm going to roll the d6. 1. All right. You got the Tetris blocks. We're stacking them up. All right, we done? If I start putting this away again, do I need to count them back out? All right, thank you guys very much for redeeming that. It's fun. It's fun. So this is what my glasses, I don't know. There we go. All of them stacked together so far. I heard the tweets and I was like, okay. The Jaws theme. Which now all I think about is Jeff.
Jax redeemed extra frame.
Alright, 6. And 3. Ah. 1, 2. Okay. So this one is black and purple. 3D printed. This brings you joy. It's giving me tunnel vision. I know that there is a limit. I don't know what the limit is to how many. The shimmer is so good. I know it's pretty great, right? But yeah, I know there is a limit to how much the magnets will hold, so I just don't know what that limit is. I feel like I shouldn't put these away. Alright, let's get back to some crochet. Thank you guys again very much. Stay tuned to find out. For science. Alright, I'm just going to set them to the side then.
Rishtani redeemed extra frame.
Alright, whoop. 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'm going to do them in stacks of 6 now. That's 7, whatever. Okay, so I'll roll a d8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get an 8, I'll roll again. I got a 7, so this one. And 6. So Resh, you got the super special ones, which are my St. Patrick's Day ones. So they have these really awesome clovers in the corner that are a little holographic. They're very fun. So now these ones don't magnet very well, so I don't know how much more that'll do. But seriously getting tunnel vision now. Thank you guys. Yay!
Emotional damage.
Which Danny redeemed emotional damage.
Alrighty. I really appreciate you guys redeeming that. It's fun. It is fun. We haven't done that one in a long time. I guess I could show you just how thick this is now. That's what I'm looking through. I'm having to squint in order to see the screen. So I am re-listening to Fourth Wing because I wanted to catch up. I wanted to reread them, the first and second books, now that the third one is out, to remind myself what the heck happened in those stories. But I'm very excited to find out what happens in the third one, and I'm kind of amazed with myself at how much I remember from the first and second stories. Is anybody else a Fourth Wing fan? First and second books, I guess I should say. It is a very interesting book, for sure. I think the world is very fascinating. It's really well built. It's not just a romance novel. Also, I really like that the characters are actually adults. Like, young 20s, but still, they're adults. It's like, thank you for writing a cool story with dragons and stuff that actually has adults in it. Nobody? Nobody? Okay. I feel like the teacher from Ferris Bueller. 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 Need to watch Ferris Bueller? Stay off? Have you not seen it? It's a good movie. Out there. Ah, I love a good rain. I think we're supposed to be getting some rain today, or tonight. There's something so soothing about rain. It's supposed to snow. I'm glad you guys are going to get some wet weather, though. Y'all need it. Played through. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I have not. I have been playing a little bit of Pal World, and I'm about 70-something% done with Hogwarts Legacy. Really loving that game. I haven't played it in about a week, though, because I've been playing Pal World. But, it's a fantastic game. Yay, yarn. Thank you. Also, we have another exclamation point that you can do. It is exclamation point hug. You can hug people. Yeah. You do have to hug at, just like with Throne Yarn, but yeah. But you got some self-love. That's cool. Yay, hugs. All the hugs. feel like I'm wearing goggles. All right. Thanks for popping in, Jax. I hope we see you tomorrow. It's so good to see you. We've missed you. Enjoy your dinner and have a fabulous night. Wait. Hold on. Somebody's birthday's today. Jax! It's your birthday! I'm so sorry! Happy birthday! I hope you're not gone yet! Oh no! Where is it? Where is it? There we go. I bet you're already gone, but happy birthday, Jax! So sorry. I should have said that already. OMG, indeed, Flo. Oh, Eve.
Tape 041808 redeemed hydrate.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tay. How are you? How's your arm? Is it doing any better? Alright, we're going to have a stretch break here in 3-ish minutes. It's better, just slightly sore, but way better. Can move it around. Good! I'm glad you're feeling better. This is turning out pretty cool. Really enjoying this project. All right, stretch break. I was. Thank you, Tay. But it's okay because I was reading the thing that you guys can also read. Thank you. Sorry about that. Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good stretch. And I wish it had said the score of the game. I guess we could Google it. A 45-point difference. Wait, no. Well, according to that, it was a 36-point difference in 1986. But in 1990, there was a 45-point difference between the 49ers and the Broncos. So it lied to us. How dare. Yeah. Oh, and I saw before break, Tay, you've been crocheting. I'm so proud of you. What have you been making? I just realized my music was not playing either. My bad. Sorry. One cousin right now working on a tiger for another cousin, giraffe for another cousin. Ah, that is awesome. Look at you go. I'm so proud of you. That is awesome. Want to make a cat for another, either a dog or a hedgehog for another. You have a lot of cousins. That is so awesome, Tay. And what fabulous gifts. I think that is something that I much prefer. I love making things for somebody else. Now I'm keeping this. That being said, I'm keeping this, but it is a lot of fun to plan and make something for a friend or family member. It's nice. Tiger and the giraffe are going to my two younger cousins, so I have to wait to give it to them both until they're done. And give today. Still younger than me, but old enough to know that I'm going to make them something and they won't get upset. Okay. Okay. Well, that is awesome. That is just really awesome. You have just totally taken on with crochet. It's so great. For those who don't know, Tay just started crocheting like, what, 2 months ago? And you're doing fabulous. That's awesome, Tay. Look at you go. Because I'm making them all the same way. I made the frog in a ball shape, so I have a ball pattern. Ah, okay. Okay. Look at you writing your own patterns, figuring it out. Almost too fun. Yeah, it's dangerous. We did warn you that with crocheting, it does come the extra hobby of buying yarn. One of us, one of us. You will. That's called a stash. And that is okay to have. Getting more colors. Because then you don't have to worry about it. It's like, oh yeah, I've got that color. I can make a thing. Gray and probably tan. Okay. Oh no. You can do both. We can make crochet on theme with each of my Lego styles and put them there. That would be so cool, Tay. That would be so cool. Yeah. You should do that. Mix the two passions. Oh, that'd be cool. Not confident enough for that yet. When I do that, kit has to be perfect because it's Taylor Swift. Fair. I believe in you, though. You could always try the pattern, just the pattern, using different yarn. And that way you can like make like an alien or something, but it's a Taylor Swift pattern. That way when you go to actually make the pattern with the yarn that was included in the kit, you know what you're doing. Call it a practice piece. You can always take it apart if you want to when you're done. It's like when you're making some sort of clothing item, the pattern usually recommends that you do a swatch to test your tension, and it tells you how much how many stitches fit into a certain like inches or something like that, depending on what the pattern calls for. I mean, if you just take one of your random colors and try the pattern out as practice, it's like making a swatch for a cardigan. So there you go. Serenity, hey, how are you? But yeah, and then when you're done with testing the pattern out and seeing how it works, if you don't want to keep whatever you've made all together, you can totally just take it apart. But, you know, that helps you figure out the pattern. Don't know what that meant, but sure. So, when you're making clothing, it's important to have the right kind of tension, so that you're making the right size of garment that you're wanting to make. And so the pattern will usually say, okay, now crochet this many rows of the yarn that you're going to use and in this many stitches, and it should be like 80 stitches in an 8" by 8" square or something. I don't know. But you look at it and see if it measures up the way they tell you to in the pattern. It's a practice. It's practice. So, hey, Kayla, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, man. We are plugging away at this beaded crochet. I'm really, really loving how this is turning out. It is really cool. And I'm getting kind of close to the end. It's a little bit easier to control the beads and the string. So that's kind of nice. So how are you today? You doing all right? Ah, okay. All right. Oh, no worries, Tay. All right, True. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you guys feel better. I know you got the plague right now, so feel better. I'm glad you're good. Well, welcome back. Glad to see you again, and thank you for letting me know that you changed your name. Because I was about to totally introduce myself again. But I was also really confused as to why it didn't say first time chatter. So, well, welcome in. I'm glad you're doing well. Throwing yarn, sharing the love. I didn't realize it was already 9:45. Holy cow. Wait, you're not supposed to be there yet. So tiny. I'm still just absolutely baffled by how tiny it all is. Itty bitty stitches. The people who do that micro crochet, whew, I am envious of that skill. I don't think I could do anything more complicated than this, much less something that has tight enough stitches that you could stuff it and it still like maintains shape. That is amazing to me. But this is pretty fun. I'm really enjoying how this is turning out. About to finish your Mimikyu. Nice! Very nice. Alright. So, I don't think I'm going to finish this tonight, but I will finish it tomorrow. Because that's what we got left. That's it. Those are all the beads that are left. But that's still like 200 stitches. A lot of beads. 200 itty bitty tiny stitches. Itty bitty living space. Yeah. Yeah, they actually shared, yeah, because yours was the evolutions that you did, right? Yeah. That are just absolutely fantastic. I freaking love them. Can't wait to see when you do Leafy on. That one's my favorite. I think last time we were all talking, we were all picking a different evolution. This one's mine. All right. All right, so this is what we got so far. And this is that's what it fits. And that's like freaking awesome. That fits so nicely. Oh my goodness. I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed. When you have so many dogs, the hubby has to go, who am I missing? Oh no! But here, I'll show you guys. Actually, let me get one of my stitch markers. Now that I'm kind of out of place. Close, please. Thank you. There we go. So I can bring it up to you guys. So you can really see. It feels really cool. But how fantastic is that pattern? It's so cool. It's like the beach waves. But it's so tiny. Look at these itty bitty tiny stitches going all through the inside. Get the stitch marker out of the way. Tiny stitches. It's been a really fun project to do. I'm enjoying it, and again, this just feels really cool. I'm using my sewing needle to mark my spot. Yes, get you some stitch markers. They're super inexpensive. These ones are my favorite, but everybody has different ones that they prefer. But yeah, I do like these ones because they close. I do also have the ones that spiral to close. They don't close, but they spiral. Which are great if you're like gonna be moving them pretty constantly. Yeah, these ones are. I also do have the metal ones too, though, that are like this, and I like those ones too. If I'm stopping a project, the ones that close are my go-to. If I'm doing a continuous project where I'm going to be constantly moving the stitch marker, then the ones that are a spiral, which I don't currently see on my desk. Let me see if my little... I think this is all just... well, here's one of the metal ones I was just talking about. Oh, and here's a spiral one. Okay, so... my little bowl of stuff. So here are the ones that I was talking about. So if I can get them to come apart. So these ones are very similar. This is a metal one. So it's got more of a point to it. It's a lot easier for small things, I think. So it would be perfect for this one. But But yeah, so that's the metal one. That's kind of like a safety pin.
8 months, let's go.
Oh! Yay! Thank you very much, Storyteller, and hello! Holy cow! I really appreciate that. You're awesome. Yay! Thank you! And then this is the spiral one, and what it does is you just put it into the loop and it goes around and it stays. These ones are a little more closed than some of the other kind of spiral ones that there are. There are some that are a little more open, which are better for like bulky yarns. But this one is the kind that I would use if I was going to be continuously going in the round and I needed to know which row I was on or where my first stitch was of that row or round. This is the kind that I would use. Now, also in that, and you guys saw me do it with the Kraken last week, I would just use a spare piece of yarn to denote which one was my first stitch. But it depends on how I feel. And then another thing I do want to reiterate, I know I've mentioned this before, if you don't have like a box of these somewhere stashed in a closet, I highly recommend that you get a cheap pack of these from Dollar Tree, because you can use these on, here, actually I'll show you. So this is my yarn scrap ball, and right now this tail can go anywhere. So these are super handy to clip on there, and then your tail stays in place. So if it moves around, rolls around, whatever, the tail stays where it's supposed to be because the hair clip's keeping it in place. That is a wonderful little crochet trick. I highly recommend, if you don't have these just lying around your house like some of us do, get yourself a cheap pack of them at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General or wherever. And yeah, use that to keep your yarn in check. So tips with Maze. So there you go. Actually, I'm gonna leave that on there. And then, you know, having a tape measure kind of thing's handy. But yeah, options. Lots of options. This bowl, I actually made it at work out of clay. And let's see if I can get all this out. I'll show you. It's supposed to look like crochet. Yeah, you can kind of see. It's supposed to look like crochet stitches. I made it out of clay. It was fun. It was just fun. But anywho, my little, oh, and then this is a stitch counter that I have used. Oh, it says 80 for some reason, or 8. I don't know. I don't use that very often. Usually if I'm counting, I just count. Thank you. I like playing with clay. Clay is a lot of fun. I just don't have space or the stuff to play with clay in my house. So maybe someday. Speaking of clay, it is almost time to go. And I know that Tiki has been doing clay projects lately. So we are going to raid Tiki. I hope you guys don't mind. I like going over to Tiki's. It's just such a nice little stream. So, but that is what we've been doing today. Get distracted by my music and then I lose count, so a counter helps. Okay, so you can probably find an inexpensive kit on Amazon with a counter, stitch marker, scissors, just basically crochet accessories. It'll have some more of the needles. Even if you find a crochet hook kit, it'll have those things in it. So highly recommend looking into that. That'll get the little things like that you may need to help you out. But the thing about the stitch counter, it's really a row counter, not really a stitch counter, to help you keep track of how many rows you're on depending on what you're doing. Because if you had to stop and move it after every single stitch, I mean, if you're cool doing that, great. I would get annoyed after a while, personally. I have seen there is a new crochet hook. It's called the vintage crochet hook, where it actually puts the button for stitch counting on like where your thumb or your finger would sit on the hook, depending on which one. Dadgummit. I dismissed that. I don't know. I didn't realize it was going to be ads. I'm so sorry. That is pretty hilarious. Oh, come on. Let me cancel ads. Hashtag yarn over Lego. Oh no. Oh man. I don't know if it's letting you guys back or if you're still on ad or what. It's not telling me. Yarnaby. You're back? Okay. Okay, so we're not under ads anymore then. Because it's actually not telling me right now if you guys are watching ads. But, anywho's, I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. And still Lego over yarn's perfectly acceptable, Tay. That is... I do like that little bot, though. It's pretty fun. What was I saying? I was talking about kits. Oh, the crochet hook that I was talking about that does the stitch counter so that you can actually count the number of stitches you've done. Puts the button where your hand actually sits so that while you're stitching you can click it and stitch at the same time, which is pretty cool. I've seen those, and that I kind of want to try one out, but I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to pay for it yet. Yeah. Also, I really want a set of furls. Oh my goodness, those were glorious. But anyways, we are going to do our end of stream thing right now. When more Legos? When I can afford more Legos. Someday. Someday. I do like putting those Lego kits together. I just, you know, I haven't been able to get another kit just yet, so they aren't. They really aren't. But someday I will get another kit. I know I've done a few. I'm sorry, Tay. I know that's your favorite. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your night and day tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. I hope I get to see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care of yourselves and be kind to yourselves. And try to be kind to others as well. I know sometimes it's hard because people, but yeah, we got to be kind. But thank you so much for hanging out, and may your yarn never tangle. Bye!